channel. My name is Jason, and today I have the Monster Bass box for the month of July 2022 box, and this is going to be none other than the Tokyo rig. So the Tokyo rig, we're going to go over what the baits are in here. Talks about the basics for the Tokyo rig, everything else. Gives you where to fish them at, how to fish it, what to use on the Tokyo rig, and I'll actually go over a few of those items in here right now. And I got some others that I actually do on the side. So I've used the Tokyo rig a ton, learned to fish them, learned to do it. So let's go ahead and get into this. First up, we got the Seeker 12. It goes up to 12 feet deep. It's the Creeper Reaper. It's a crankbait from Monster Bass. Pretty nice. You have a Buckeye Lures jig. It's a football jig. Not a bad jig at all. Black and blue. Very nice for these muddy waters that we have. Nice little seat so it can set up. Again, Buckeye Lures football jig. Very nice. This is brand new, hardcore. This is a Japanese style bait. Not sure which company it's from. Nizing. It's a 107. It's like a swim bait, wake bait. It's got the prop on it. Looks nice. Very nice for sure. Pretty cool little wake bait. Next up, we have the A10 square bill from Thunderhawk. This is a Ghost a U. Very nice little square bill. Their square bills are slightly different. They're angled in the front. You can see theirs. They're not just your typical square bill underneath. They are actually angled in front. It goes all the way up, which causes that erratic action. And they got a nice little chamber sound to them. Again, that's the A10 square bill. 7/16 ounce. Next up, you got the Helicross. Black and blue. Can't go wrong with black and blue. Nice thick body. Elastic. Very nice color. Then you have the Flippin' Hog from Yamamoto, and it's a dark pumpkin with purple flake emerald. So very nice color. Don't want to open those. Get stink, stunk, skink. $10 gift certificate for Monster Bass. Make sure if you get a subscription box, this is actually an entry to their regional fishing tournament. Otherwise, it's a $25 fee. You don't have to be a subscription for the box to get into this program, but it's highly encouraged. PB smashing since 1969, and of course, you know, golden ticket, always on Thursdays. Well, let's get down to the nitty gritty. What we wanted to talk about here is these are the Tokyo rigs. This one here in particular. Here's your worm weights that will go on your. This is a tungsten worm weight. This will be your actual black nickel Tokyo rig. I'll show you some variations of them. This one here, they have, everything is the same on a Tokyo rig. The only difference is the hook style. I have one that I bought a long time ago. Here it is. This is Monster Bass. This is like VMC. They have the same stick. They have the same EWG. And you put the tungsten weight on there like normal. A lot of people put it up. Some people put it down. I prefer to take my tungsten weight. This is a 3 ounce tungsten weight. I put the head of the weight down, put it through there like this, and then I take my pair of pliers and I twist and crimp it, and then that way, like so, that way it stays on there. Now, like that. Now you can pair this up with a helicrawl and be able to swim like exactly like this. Bait would be back here, and then your be bottom contact like so, like this. Your line would be tied right here at this one. I, on the other hand, this they have a heavier flipping style one, a little bit bigger gauge of a hook, especially for pitching and flipping into those mats, busting through. You can also get Bass Pro Shop has them. They're already pre-done with the clacker or a bead, right? This is your 5/0 hook. Does the exact same thing as these others, and that's a one-way setup. I personally don't mind the worm weights, but I personally like the cylinder weights. I noticed that the cylinder weights work a lot better. This is a 1/2 ounce tungsten barrel weight. As you can maybe see right there. As you can see right there is a tungsten barrel weight. I actually have a barrel weight on here already. This is a Finesse Style Nico rig. This is the other style that they have. And then of course your weight. Take your weight, plug it up in there. Take your hook or your pliers. You can do a circle, you can do a like that, so my weight doesn't go anywhere. Then I take my Finesse Style hook. I do a lot of finesse fishing up here in Ohio. Take my Finesse Style hook. It has a little keeper right there, right? Then I take my robo worm. You can take a crawl, you can take a baby goat, you can take pretty much anything. I take my little finesse bait here. It's called robo worm pitch and crawl. I go ahead and proceed to go in the middle here. Turn it like that. So I go in and probably about a quarter inch. Push it all the way up. Just like my drop shot, but now I'm closer to the bottom. You can do this with any type, you can do this with any bait that you want. I personally like to deal with, you know, some type of leech or morning dawn robo worm. And there you go. That's what I would use. It's a little finesse rig. compared to your EWG hook. Now your EWG hook works great, especially if you got big worms, or you take one of these or one of these Gary Yamamoto. I thought I had some already out. Let's see here. Let's see if I can find something. Yeah, you can do pretty much anything you want. Like we're gonna do a Reaction Innovation swim bait. And again, you're gonna be like your Texas rig in it. Go right down the center there. Come out about a quarter inch. Go around. Put it on there like so. Get it where it comes out. Have it go through the body. Have it out. And then I expose it. And there you go. So now you have this bait swimming along the bottom here like this. And this paddle tail is just kicking. And what it does is it looks like it's something eating on the bottom, like a fish. Bluegill, everything else. With this, it looks like a leech or something of thy nature to, you know, to get on there. So this is the Finesse Style Rig. What you get in your Monster Bass box is an actual full-out rig, EWG. And then of course you can buy the other ones, EWG. And I'll tell you right now, experiment with it. That's a 1/2 ounce. I have a 3/8 tungsten slider. Tungsten slider weight. You know, you can get these. This one is going to be this is a 1/4 ounce. So, see how the EWG hook is a little bigger. You get all various sizes and everything else. Take a look at those. I think you guys will really enjoy them. I like the finesse. I do a lot of finesse fishing. So therefore I do a lot of finesse hooking. Right? Do my drop shot as finesse. So, let's go back over to what we got into this month's box. We have a Gary Yamamoto little flip and crawl. It worked really good on this particular setup. Helicross, as everyone knows, is Elastec floats, so it'll keep this body up and running. If you keep it moving, it'll keep swimming. Otherwise, you stop, it's going to fall. But the Helicross, they float, just like any Elastec floats. You have a Monster Bass Creeper Reaper. It's a 12-foot Seeker 12. You have your sticker. You have your terminal tackle, which is a 3/8 ounce. And then you have your two things, a Tokyo rig. Right there's one of them with your Then you have your A10 square bill. Very nice. And then you got this hardcore new, it's a new bait from, I want to say it's from Yoziri. That's who it reminds me of, is Yoziri one. And then you got, last but not least, you got your football jig, which can pair up to your Helicross and everything else. So all that, and your book, and your golden ticket, and a gift card, and of course this is a way for you to get your in the Fishing Chaos app, get in the regional fishing tournament, be able to fish against your content creators If you buy the subscription box, $25 fee is waived. Otherwise, it's $25. And that is it. I like the Tokyo rig. I used it for the last couple of years. Still learning it. Still trying to figure it out. Like I said, I do a lot of finesse fishing, so I think the helicrawl is going to look really good on there, especially coming up here. And as you've seen in my last few videos, being at the river, flipping that crawl in there should be good. But let me know in the comment section below which one was your favorite. You know I like talking lures with you, and I like talking fishing with y'all, and I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. And as always, thank you, God bless, tight lines. We are out of here. Deuces.